get it back in blood, I need my money back in dubs, yeah. They told me get it back in blood, I need my money back in dubs. I used to be the one, ain't had no bread and back to clubs. But now I stand on stages cause my song could back a club. And my homie keep a job but still a move a pack of drugs.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Perks of Fitness, episode 10. Your boy Lil Perks here. Behind the camera, my boy A3. And today we got a special guest, my boy Veezo. Go ahead, give a shout out. Let them know who you are, boy.
Veezo, Hart, the Babyface Assassin. Highest nigga on the island. What's good,
Babyface, hold up. Babyface Assassin, that's your album I seen.
Yeah, it's an album.
That's your album, right?
That's what I go
2022. Right, Babyface Assassin.
Yep.
Where'd that come from?
The name, it came from a verse. Yeah, like it's mad funny because like I know people, like they say you can't give yourself a nickname. But it's like, I didn't wake up one day like, yo, you know what, my name's the Babyface Assassin. It was in a verse, ended up saying something and then like I ended up using Babyface Assassin. And I said it, and like, you know, other people started saying it to me after the song came out. Like people would say, "Oh, Babyface Assassin."
You do got Babyface.
Yeah, I know.
It's the no facial hair shit.
You feel me? Like I know.
No face. It's the no facial hair shit. Don't worry, I'm working on mine too, man.
No, I'm not working on mine. I don't want it.
You want to keep the Babyface Assassin.
I don't want it. But yeah, nah, it came from a verse. I said in the verse one day, and people started like after people heard it, they started referring to me as it. And as I thought about it, I'm like, one, that's hard. Two, it does fit me. Let's do it. That's where it came from.
All right, man. So tell a little bit about yourself. I want to know when you came up with the name Veezo, even your real name. Tell them your real name if you don't mind. No, we don't gotta do that. Nah, he said no. We don't gotta do that. But nah, talk about when you came up with Veezo Hart and how all that came established.
I didn't come up with Veezo Hart at all. I'll tell my last name because my last name is Hart. So, but my last name is Hart and Veezo. My mother started calling me that when I was younger. Everybody like pretty much my dad said everybody that pretty much knew me called me Lil V because my pops got the same name.
Okay.
So everybody would call me Lil V, but my mom was the one that ended up calling me Veezo, and I liked it because eventually I got old enough not wanting to be called Lil nothing.
Yeah. There's a lot of Lils out there.
You feel me? I got old enough and I didn't want to be you know, under my father like it's my dad. But you feel me? I'm a whole different nigga.
Yeah.
So I started running with Veezo. I started running with that probably like 9th, 10th grade.
Okay.
I started running with it. Like my whole family nobody called me by my name.
Okay.
Like nobody I know calls me by my name.
Yeah. I get that.
So,
fucking there's a lot of Lils out there. Obviously, I'm Lil Perks, but I got brothers go by Perks, so I'm the youngest. So that's where Lil came from.
And I had to say,
take it and ran with it.
You got a brother. Y'all got the same last name, right?
Same last name.
My father had the same
first name, whole name. Yeah, you want your own identity type shit.
We had the same exact whole name.
Yeah.
So.
Tell them, I do. Tell them where you from.
Brentwood, Southside.
Shout out to Brentwood.
I'm a Long Island nigga.
Shout out to Brentwood. Yep, Long Island. A lot of people don't like to rap Long Island.
Oh yeah.
You know how that goes. So stand strong on that.
Yeah. Facts. That's something I stand on. That's definitely something I'm very like
proud of.
about.
Yeah, and that's good because you know, with what you're doing, eventually when you get to where you want to be, you know what I mean. Like you're gonna outshine because, like I said, a lot of people are very not spoken of from out here, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So when you hit that level, like when you there, you know, it's better for you because you're like one of a kind. You know what I mean? So that's a plus.
That's a fact. I'm like Benny the Butcher with Buffalo.
Yes. Yeah, and I didn't even know that. But that made
like Benny the Butcher with Buffalo.
Yeah. Who from Buffalo?
Who
raps from Buffalo?
Exactly what I'm saying.
Known,
anybody else from Buffalo, I bet you they probably eventually ended up saying they was from the city somewhere.
Yeah.
Saying they was from the
a lot of people do that.
Like the same thing they do from Long Island, but that's why I say.
They're like, damn, what sounds harder? It sounds harder if I say I'm from the Bronx, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what they do for real. That's what they do.
I know, especially in the rap game. But yeah, we didn't really even talk about it yet. So. You rap. This is what you do.
Facts.
You rap. When did you start rapping?
I started rapping when I got out of high school. The year after I got out of high school.
And what got you into that?
One of my mans. My dad found out I was smoking weed. And he wasn't fucking with it, so I was avoiding the nigga for a whole summer. I was avoiding the nigga for a whole summer, and I was staying in my man's crib, and he always rapped and made music and shit like that. So eventually, just being with the nigga all summer, I was on something. I always loved music, and eventually, like just seeing it, I was like, yo, I could do that.
Yeah.
Like, I could do that. So
yeah.
Eventually, he helped me write my first shit, and ever since that, I took it around with it.
Good shit. Keep it going. I do want to say. because we were supposed to do this a long time ago, so you know.
I feel like everybody say that to me when I do it.
No, we really were supposed to do this. Like I'm talking like I had like 7 months. I did the math on it. It was like 7 months ago I hit you up and we spoke.
Like it didn't even feel like that long, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's funny shit. When I looked at the date from the text before, I was like, damn, it was that long.
It goes fast.
It didn't feel that long, exactly.
You know, so much going on, so you don't realize. But I did, and I was like, damn. So you know. We took a slight break and whatever, so I wanted to kick it off with you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I thought you deserved that because I hollered at you, whatever. So yeah, so we're kicking it off with my man Veezo, episode 10, like I said. So I want to talk more about your album, Baby Assassin, right? Now, is Babyface Assassin, is this your only album that you have out on platforms?
My only solo album.
Only solo albums, okay.
I said rest in peace, my brother. Friends on Leak, we dropped a couple months after I dropped Babyface Assassin. I dropped Babyface Assassin in August.
Okay.
Then, a month later, I dropped Five Corners with Friends on Leak.
Okay. Oh, so he rapped too?
Yeah. Facts.
Okay. Shout out to Friends on Rest in Peace.
I'm part of it.
And the family.
Friends on Creative, there's 3 of us. It's me, Leak, and Mo Real. And yeah, we after me and Leak came out with Five Corners, we put out a compilation tape. They called the Friend Zone Creative. Welcome to the Friend Zone. It was me, Leak, and Mo Real. So those I have 3 albums out right now, but only one.
Okay, but one solo album. Okay, not to shift a little bit off topic, but since it got brought up, what did that with your man's passing away and all that? Did that kind of change anything for you when it came to rapping? Like, did it change like your mindset or how you went about things?
Nah, it didn't change a thing. Actually, like it didn't change shit. All it did was obviously it was a push, unwanted push, but obviously it was a push. But everything I'm doing right now, same part of the same plan me and him made. So it's not that I didn't have to. It's not that I had to change my mindset or anything like that. I just gotta keep going. You feel me? That's everything I'm doing right now. Everything's about to come. That's to come. Everything that's came since is just me sticking to the plan that me and him made for
carrying on with it.
You asked me another part. There was another part to that question, and I can't remember what it was right now. What was it?
When I went off topic, or
the last question you asked me, yeah.
About your friend passing away? Did it change your mindset or how you went about things?
I asked that. I missed the other part. The only thing that changed, what I wanted to say, only thing I wanted to change was bro was my engineer. He if I wanted to record something, I just called bro like, yo, I'm on the way. Like, you feel me? So not having that, it's like it slowed me up in the recording process a little something. But beside the fact that I missed my nigga and shit, I'm just keep going with the plan.
Yeah, good for you. I'm glad to hear that. Also motivation for other rappers out there that deal with stuff like that, whatever. Keep the consistency going, right? Don't let off the gas pedal, just keep it going type shit.
Stopping it would have made no sense. And 2 would have been what bro wanted. So
yeah, you're right. So to go back now to the album, the solo album, Babyface Assassin, I did listen. And I got 2 favorite tracks on that. Now, I'm going to tell you about one of them specifically. Well, I'll tell you about both of them.
I feel like I know what one is because
I know
every time people do this, and it's not even just because of that, because I know what you're about to say. It's not even just because of that. I swear to God, I said it like probably a couple months after the album came out, and people start telling me like what their favorite tracks are and shit like that. I'm like, damn, I didn't think that one was really about to be the one people really like that much. But I'm telling you, I know what at least one of them, I know what you're going to say.
Name the one.
Buddy Lofton.
Shout out to Buddy, man. 3 times, man. That's my guy.
Shout out to Buddy.
Shout out to Buddy Lofton. That's my guy.
You feel me? I made a track and named it after nigga. That's my nigga.
Yes.
That nigga. That nigga's talented. That's a talented man.
So I figured that. I thought that was actually like a really good look because I know y'all are close and whatever. So what I personally like about that is like when you acknowledge someone that's doing the same thing you're doing, friend or not. You feel me? Because everything nowadays is competition, you know what I mean? So it's like, all right, we doing the same thing, but I want to be better than you. I want to have all the boom, 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 whatever. And not really everyone giving like too many shout outs. I'm sure we spoke about this before in the past episodes, but like people not really giving credit when it's due, right? So I like that you could take someone that you're friends with that personally and that does the same thing you do and then make a song with his name in it. Like I appreciate that. I like that.
You know what it is? It's like, it just came to me. Like I wasn't trying. I didn't go in the studio trying to make a song about Buddy. Like that's not what happened. I was like, you know what it was? The name of the beat was called 3 Times. The name of the beat was called 3 Times. That's all my life. That's why I ended up making the song because you obviously like I've Babyface Assassin Buddies 3 times.
Yes.
That's what made me end up making the hook like that. And now the hook came first, and after that, I just made the verse to it. And the shit was hard, so I'm like, fuck it, why not? And one Young Thug did it. He made a whole album full of songs with just names of other rappers. I don't know if you ever heard this. I think the name of it, I think it was Jeffrey, the one where he's wearing the dress on the cover. Okay. It all in it like is Guwap, Wyclef John, like those are names of the songs.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, if you go look Floyd Mayweather, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. But if you go look at the track list, what's the name? But and I
wait,
feel
so
like
did that like play a part into or did y'all realize that afterwards?
No, that played a part into me naming it actually his name and putting it out because it's like cool. This nigga made a whole album doing that. You feel me? That whole album. I give bro a song and it's like you feel me. For me to have came up with it the way I did, I'm like fuck. I made it. I already wrote it. It has his name in it. Well, I was supposed to hide it because it got his name in it. I mean, sense. Like you feel that I already did the work. And two, a lot of shit like that. That's what you're saying. Like people don't like shout people out and give pretty much give people their flowers because like, niggas be insecure. Yeah. And niggas want to see you doing good, but not better than them. But I'm just not one of them type of people. Like I'm just not like nigga. It's, no matter what you do in this world, there's enough money for all of us. Yes. There's enough people. There's enough people in this world for whatever industry you in to not you have to try to cut nobody out to try to get your. You feel me? Like there's enough. Y'all can both win. I promise you exactly as long as you.
And my bad, not to cut you off. It's like we could both win, but your win with me will be bigger than what your win would be by yourself.
It would,
or vice versa for me.
It would, but even if we went on our own accords, just to send it the love, like just do nothing with each other. I'm still cool with that. Yeah. Like I want that for you, nigga. You want it just as bad as I want it. We're trying to do the same shit. It makes no sense to me. Anything else, real? It makes no sense anywhere else. To me, at least.
No, you're right, and that's what I noticed. I like that, but that's why I like that song, and because I personally know Buddy, that's my guy, so I like that, and also too, just the song itself. Not even take him out the fact.
There's people that don't. The song itself. There's people that don't know Buddy that told me that. Yes, like that
just the song itself, and the second one, I don't know if you could guess, but I really like, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know if you want to take a guess at this one too. You probably won't get it.
Problems from the bottom.
No. Mike Tyson. So now it makes sense because you mentioned the Young Thug thing. So the Mike Tyson was the same thing.
No, Mike Tyson.
I know.
No, I didn't spell it M-I-K-E Tyson. It's M-I-C Tyson. Like microphone Tyson. I'm Tyson with a microphone. Yes. Yes. If I got this phone, I'm Mike Tyson.
I like that idea. That's actually very smart.
That's really where it came from. But and again, like even that track.
Do you say that in the song?
What?
You mentioned it in the song? If I'm not mistaken?
Say what?
The M-I-C? For the mic?
I don't think so.
Could have swore there was a line. I don't know, maybe it's another song. You said something about M-I-C. You spelled that M-I-C talking about
I have another song called I-N-C.
I-N-C.
Illest Nigga Coming. That's what it means. I-N-C. I'm Illest Nigga Coming.
Okay.
But fucking.
That's the Henny talking, my bad.
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson.
Could have swore I heard something.
This nigga's crazy.
That's the Henny talking.
Mike Tyson, no, that song, I had the hook written and recorded for like a year and a half before I ever put the verses on it. By the time that song came out, I was almost 3 years old.
I hear that with a lot of artists do that. They'll have songs that from years ago, and then they decide to put it out at whatever time.
The song wasn't. I couldn't find a flow that I liked to start the verse for a year and a half. I tried damn near every day. I had the hook. I had the hook recorded with Mike Tyson. I know these niggas don't like me. That whole shit was already recorded. The verses, I had nothing on that track for at least almost 2 years.
Okay. See, then now when it comes to that song, right? I personally like that one too because I love flow. Like when I listen to artists and stuff like that, I'm big on flow. I like flow. Obviously, content as far as what you're saying and how you say, but flow is a big thing, right?
Same way.
So, that song initially, regardless of what you're saying on the song, the flow catches right away, and I noticed that. But the reason with this song though, I remember first hearing this when you posted it on your Instagram, and I remember I didn't even know you. Alright, so let me say this too. This is another thing, right? It's like I know of you, right? But I don't know you. So that's what I did want to say with this episode, having you on here is good for me too, because it's like, as you're letting other people that are watching know, I'm learning myself. And I'm sure A-Triple, same with A-Triple.
Well, that's the best type of interview. That's the best type of interview because these are real questions.
Yes, yes.
These are real questions. Like, I really don't know.
Yes. I feel you. So I'm like, literally like, I wanted to actually make sure I say that. So I'm glad I brought up, but like, I really, appreciate this one because, like I said, I'm getting to know you as we go, along with everyone else. Normally, a lot of people that I've done this with, like, I know personally. So this is the first time, like, whatever. So I do want to say that.
Good.
But
good. It's refreshing because I haven't really done, like, most of the time it's people I pretty much know also. So hopefully probably some new questions gonna come in here too. Good. So good.
fucking but yeah. So when I seen you post that, and I'm sure I came across your page, no funny shit, because of Buddy, like you know, because. Similar shit, you know, whatever. But
I was in this video. We didn't. Buddy got tracks together, all type of shit.
Yeah, so it brought my attention, which is also a good thing too, because you know, there's a lot of people that do music. It's a broad thing. Right. A lot of people doing it. So many people doing it to the point like it's like, you know, you hear new artists and sometimes you don't even care to want to give them a try.
Excuse me.
To be honest, because it's just so many people. And
you're right. But real quick, just to touch back on what I said earlier. But even every single one of them people you was talking about that you hear, there's too many people. Like not too many, but whatever the case is, there's still enough money for all us and shit.
Yes.
For you guys.
And that's that's what I respect. And it's like I know what I like. And I'm comfortable, so sometimes I may not even give someone a try.
I'm the same way.
Like I don't hate shit, bro. I don't care.
So the way I listen to new music is if I'm in the car, like if I'm in the car with you and you put something on that I just don't happen to like. Okay, like, okay, let me listen. Okay, bro, I swear to God, I listen to all the same shit.
Same shit,
I'm
bro.
still listening to the Locks tape,
bro.
Like you heard me? I'm still listening to the Locks tape. I'm still listening to the Reasonable Doubt. I swear all my life, this is the shit I listen to. I get in the car. I don't listen to new music. I hardly listen to new people. Somebody else has to get in the car. I have to be in the car with somebody else and play something. I'm like, okay.
So to hear what they're listening to,
like I really like,
bro. It be to the point where I'll be driving the car and I'll be on Apple Music, dead ass, bro. No funny shit. I'm like, damn, I listen to the same shit over and over. And I don't even be knowing what to look for.
I can show you in my Apple Music, what's the name? Because it goes back and shows you what the order of the songs were.
Yeah.
It's probably the same shit.
Yeah. It's the same with me, bro. I listen to the same artists, same songs over and over again.
When's your birthday?
February 14th.
Yeah. That's my daughter's birthday.
God bless. Look at that. Valentine's Day. Shout out to your daughter. We talk about it too. That's a beautiful thing. That's a blessing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Not to get off topic again, but since you brought up blessings to your daughter.
Appreciate it.
How old is she?
She's 3.
She's 3. Okay. I have a 6-year-old and a 5-year-old, a son and a daughter. So I have fatherhood.
Oh, great.
Especially with a daughter, right?
Great. Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
With a daughter,
it's different.
I can see
different.
it. Smiling like.
I love it. I love it. That's my baby, bro. I was just on FaceTime on the way here. Like,
okay, nah.
That's my baby. So.
Blessings to that. That's an amazing thing. But yes, to shift back, I know I get off topic a lot.
You good.
But to shift back with the Tyson, right? So I first saw that on Instagram. And like I said, I don't take liking to other people's shit. I don't take liking, no disrespect. I just don't listen. I don't care to. But I remember seeing that video and it made me listen. So I think that's said enough. All right, who is? I was like, who this, right? So I like the way he was flowing on it and shit like that. I was like, all right, dope. And that's what kind of made me listen to other shit that when you were posting all that shit, kept me interested, not even knowing you, really, to be honest. So I think that's a big thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'll give you credit with that.
I appreciate you, too, and that's why I do it. For shit just like that, I hope the rest of the world do exactly what you did, nigga.
Bro, I'm pretty sure.
I hope the rest of the world do exactly what you do.
I'm pretty sure people do, and I think it's important to know that whether it's one person or 100, right? To know that you grab someone's attention, right? Or what it is that you do, and you should take pride in that. Regardless, even like this.
Oh, definitely I do.
Like, even with this.
I'm a grateful person, period. Like, if you realize, like, I hardly say thank you. I appreciate you. Like, I promise you, bro, I'm a grateful person.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
like, I'm a grateful person, so I'll go do a show in a club with 6 people in it. If 2-3 of them people follow my Instagram at the end of the night, I won, gang.
And you won. That's what I'm saying.
I won, because like, so, and I like to interact with people too. So it's like, cool, if I seen you bopping and vibing while I was performing, I'm gonna come over and chop with you in a second. Oh, what do? You make clothes? Okay, cool. I like sweatsuits and shit. I'm gonna come have a conversation with you. And now, it's different than a nigga you've seen perform. You like his music, but he went over there, him and his man, they smoked a blunt and they left. Rather than the nigga that came over and had the conversation. Now every time I post, you gonna look at it just like I came and had a conversation with you. That's the type of fan base or following I'm trying to build. You feel me? So cool. If it take a little longer, I'm straight with that. But I know how it's gonna go once it goes.
It's literally like those people do, like, you know, even like I said with our podcast, like the supporters that actually view, whether you know them or not, like that means so much to us. that are doing something. Like that means a lot. So shout out to all y'all that's actually support. You know what I'm saying? And also too, make sure those that are watching, make sure y'all go and follow. I know your Instagram right now.
By the time, don't even say it because they won't
So give them a shout out for your Instagram so they know where to find you.
Instagram, Veezo Hart, VEEZO.HART. Pretty much any other social media, if you're looking for me, it's the same thing.
Okay, and what about music? To tap into your music, like Apple Music, like where can they find you to listen to hear your music?
There's a link in my bio on my Instagram, or you could just search the same thing, Veezo Hart, VEEZO.HART.
Okay, make sure y'all do that. Thank you. Yeah, so my question, I wanted to ask you this because so I'll let you answer this first and then I'll say what I gotta say. Is there any artists that you, I'm not gonna say try to be like, but that you consider when you do your music as far as like, all right, I'm a fan of this artist, I like that, I try to take his style or anything and try to incorporate it in how I do things, even how you work, not even just the music, just how you work and go about things. Is there any artists that you?
I wanna say no, because it's not consciously.
Okay.
I'm never like, you know what, I like that, I'm gonna do that. You feel me? I never do that, but at the same time, it's like when you like something, even it's like basketball. If I'm watching the game, Jamal Crawford do some crazy shit, I'm like, damn, when I get him the court, I'm about to try to do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, but as far as rapping, it's like I never like see nobody's style like, I'm gonna do exactly that. But you just try to make same thing with anything, you try to make it your own. But I feel like that was almost like an influence question, like what influences, like
yeah, right.
Okay,
you should interview me. Go ahead, tell them, man. Yeah, who influenced you?
I have different influences in different areas.
And not just music, just in life in general?
In life in general, as far as music, as far as one, my favorite rapper is Jadakiss. So when you say you're big on flow, me too. That's my nigga. Like you can't tell me nothing about Jada, his flow. You can't tell me nothing about that. So shout out to Jada. I definitely I told you I'm still to the Locks album, but I definitely I feel like visual wise and like my music videos and stuff, I definitely lean towards the Baby or Ludacris. I knew he was going. I knew he was going because I get this all the time. Bro, I knew he was going. I knew he was going. I get this all the time. But definitely as far as visual wise, the Baby, Ludacris, maybe Missy Bustle type shit. Because I used to watch it 106 and Park was my shit. I was really one of them kids that used to sit there and make sure I made it home to watch the videos. So
I remember that too, even before school and shit.
Yeah, visual wise, that definitely influences me. My biggest influence as far as seeing somebody and be like, damn, I want to do that. And everybody always looks at me fake crazy when I say it, but it's Method Man.
Why?
When I was younger, it was one, my dad was a big Method Man fan. Him, Method Man, Redman, my dad was a big Method Man fan. He, my uncle used to rap. That's another thing. DMX was at my house before. My uncle is, but
you met him?
I know, no, I did not meet him, and I was very.
I'm gonna make that clear.
No, I did not meet him, and I was very upset about it because I was upstairs sleeping. But my uncle rapped and my dad was his manager. To this day, I don't know if it was, I should have just asked him when I was with him. I was just with my pops. But I don't know if it was they were supposed to do a feature or if he was supposed to open up for him. I don't know what the case was, but DMX was really at my house. I woke up the next morning, that was the first thing my dad told me. And I was mad as hell, nigga, you couldn't have woke me up. If I didn't take the garbage out, you woke me up and go take the fucking garbage out. You couldn't wake me up. Nigga. You feel me?
Now, was that his first, he knew DMX?
No, you feel me? I had no clue.
No idea. Okay.
I was probably all of maybe 8, 9 years old, and I knew I wasn't about to ask the right questions.
That's true.
I didn't ask the right questions at all.
Yeah, that's true.
But I said that to say because my dad was a big Method Man and Redman fan, and he had pictures and shit concerts because my uncle used to go to the concerts, open up and shit like that. That's why I said that about DMX. But Method Man, I was the first person I seen him really wanted to do. He could rap his ass off. I love listening to their music. Fucking he could act. You feel me? He was from one of the first niggas that I seen that went from rapping to actually being a good actor.
Okay.
If you didn't know he was a rapper, you wouldn't have known he wasn't an actor.
Yeah.
You feel me? Type shit. So you definitely want to be you could crossover. I don't know. I used to like the way the nigga dressed. Everything about the nigga. I used to I named my dog Method after him. I had a brown pit bull that I named Method after Method.
All right. So then, okay. Fucking what was I gonna say? Now I know I get on topic, but I had something in my mind I was gonna ask you. Going back. Okay, so when I was listening to your music, the first artist that came to my mind was the baby.
People say that all the time.
Yes. So that's why I was like, let me ask you first, because
It's the energy and the ad-libs.
Yeah.
I figured it out. I figured that it's the energy and the ad-libs.
The energy.
I don't rap like him.
Yes.
I do not.
Energy.
Only Veezo. If you listen to Veezo, okay, cool. I can understand why you say that. But there's no other song that I virtually sound like.
Yes.
It's really just because my ad-libs, I make sure they loud, just like he makes sure his ad-libs loud. And he's really the one that made me start doing that, because anytime I used to go to the studio, I would make, when I write, I make my ad-libs. Certain songs, I make my ad-libs part of the song.
Okay.
So now if I don't say, and I go to the studio and certain engineers, they'll turn your ad-libs down just because this is the way they're taught to like mix.
Okay.
So like the vocals supposed to be louder than the ad-libs are, but I want the ad-libs to be part of the song. So
it's like you want, yes, I understand that. I love that.
You feel me? So, but like that's really what he does the same thing. So that's really, my energy, especially if anybody ever see me perform, they say the same shit. But it's my energy and it's the ad-libs. I'm telling you that's really, because I really don't rap like him. Like I don't rap.
See,
like
him.
I promise you, I'm a big fan. Like I'm a big fan of him, but I do not rap like him.
So I agree, because what I did notice, right, was like kind of stood out for me. I'm not like the biggest baby fan, you know, but obviously I listen to her, so I'm familiar. But he raps with aggression, right? You rap with aggression, but it's a calm aggression. I don't know if that makes sense. I noticed that for some reason. That's what stuck out for me.
I'm really just glad you noticed that.
Yeah, it's like you can hear aggression without the actual aggression. Does that make sense? Like, cause you do music, so it's like I hear the aggression without the aggression, and that's what brought it to my attention. I'm like, this nigga sound like the baby. Like that's like who popped into, you know.
I like again. This goes back to Jada being my favorite rapper. Like, there's not one, you can't give me a bad Jada verse ever. I don't give a fuck what you say, what's so good, you cannot. Two,
I give you that.
He's he's flow, like the way he comes in and goes out of a verse is the most flawless shit ever. It's the smoothest shit ever. It's always a smooth transition, no matter what. If he's going in and out, if the hook came in and it was onto him, like, you feel me? So I try to emulate that. So that's why I have songs like Mike Tyson where it'll take me a year and a half to get a verse on it, because if I don't feel like it went in smooth, I'm not about the takeoff for me is the most important part of the verse.
Okay.
Especially from like writing, especially for me writing.
Setting the tone.
Definitely the first four. It's the first four. If I don't like my first four, I'm never gonna get past it.
It sets the tone.
You feel me? Like I try to make sure it's like a smooth entrance, and by the time I get to the intro, I make sure it's a smooth outro at the same time. And that's just the way I like to rap, and the way I like the sound.
Yeah.
And so
also too, I'm gonna give you credit too, because I like the swag. To be honest, I'll give you that. I like the swag. No, what's up? Like the swag, like as far as like not only how you present yourself, right? Because I think that's important, but just the music in general. Like you got a swag to what you're doing. And it kind of stands out. Like I said, I hear music of millions of artists or whatever, but like, and people that I do know personally, but like, you know, like it stands out. So I'm gonna give you credit with that as well. That's one thing I did notice, the swag and all that, you know what I'm saying? So I think that plays a part, like how you present yourself, especially when it comes to visuals and videos and all that stuff. Like even just seeing you rapping, I know you've done a few freestyles. I don't know the name of it. I've seen a few people do it with the mic shit. The mic just, I think that's what it is, yes.
Yeah, that wasn't even freestyle. I wrote a whole track just to do it on there.
No, but yes.
The name of the song is Live and Alive. So it's out.
Yes, but I mean, like when you, like the visual part, like I seen a lot of artists do is like, if I'm not mistaken, you're like out. You was like outside, got the mic set up, and then either you're rapping a verse or your song or whatever it is. I seen a few people do that, but like I noticed that like that visual for you is like it stuck out.
You know what it is? I've been told since like the first time I ever did a video. I don't know why. People tell me because I'm a Leo and they like the astrology and just attention and all that stupid shit. But I'm real comfortable in front of a camera. Like that shit don't bother me none. I'm
comfortable, man.
I'm comfortable in front of a camera. I don't get stage fright. I never got stage fright.
Okay.
The first time I ever did anything in front of a big crowd when I was in like 4th grade, I did a talent show.
Okay.
I was dribbling the basketball around to Bow Wow. They're playing basket. I do a dribble. I ended up winning the talent show, but I doing dribble moves around like Christmas time the next year. They used to let kids just get on the stage and perform for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Me and my friends, we did one time we did run it and I was Jewels, and another time we did grills, and I was in Mastic. I lived in Mastic at the time, so every other person on the stage performing was white. I'm the only black kid.
You lived in Mastic?
I lived in Mastic for like 2 years.
Okay.
Everybody else was white. I'm only black on the stage, and then they Paul Wall's part.
Okay. Oh wow. I mean, credit to Paul Wall. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's a black white artist. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's okay. It makes sense.
It's mad funny because everybody else on the song is black.
Yeah.
And of course, the one.
Yeah, you gotta get the Paul Wall. All right, man. So you performed before, obviously, plenty of times. What was besides that talent show? Right? When you actually started rapping, you was out there. What was your first performance like in front of a crowd?
My first
and where?
My first performance actually it solidified that I wanted to do this shit.
Okay.
My first performance definitely solidified that I wanted to do this shit. Shout out my man's TJ, Old Hair Worldwide. Shout out Old Hair Worldwide.
Shout out TJ.
He set it up for me. Somebody, if I'm not, it was called like Island Tribe or Beach Tribe or something like that. It was like a record label himself, like a couple friends put together, whatever. And they was having a showcase at Amityville Music Hall. Also, shout out Amityville Music Hall.
Amityville Music Hall, shout out to them.
They gave every Long Island rapper a platform and an actual stage to go perform at for real. So, shout out to them.
Did you, not to cut you off, did you ever perform there? I'm sure you have, right? Yeah.
I'm familiar with that. Anybody that makes music on Long Island, that actually makes music, has performed at Amityville.
Ain't you from Amityville? Yeah. Ain't you from Amityville?
He's from Amityville. He's from
yeah.
You feel me? But yeah, it was at Amityville Music Hall, June 30th, 2015, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
But
you've been doing this for a minute.
Huh? Oh yeah, definitely. I've been doing this for a little while. But TJ set it up for me, and I had a couple songs that I had recorded. And the response I got I still got the videos. The response I got from me performing is what made me realize, like, okay, cool, I want to do this. Like I told you, I never had stage fright. I just never really performed my own song. Like if you ever got in a car with me and like something came on that I know that I like, I'm pretty much performing for them, pretty much rapping every word type shit. I just never had to do it to my own track.
Okay.
So the Friday I went up there. Excuse me. It's funny watching those videos now. Because I feel like I'm moving awkward, like just because I know myself now. But at the same time, like my first time, I just went up there and did what I felt like I needed to do. Yeah. People was fucking with it, so I'm like, all right, cool.
So from there to now, it's like night and day as far as your progression is.
Oh yeah,
like you say, you look at that.
As far as like me critiquing myself, because there's some
damn, why I do that? Why do like that?
Exactly. Some people will watch it and won't think nothing of it. Like, you should think, but at the same time, it's like I know what I want to look like and how I want to come off and shit like that. So, but yeah, like for the most part, my first performances would solidify this shit for me.
Someone's on the stage, somebody looking at his video like, damn, my waves wasn't as intact.
You feel me? Anything. I'm like, damn, nobody could have told me that my pants like cover my shoe like that, like type shit.
But that does take a lot. Like even though you say for you it's nothing, but it takes a lot to get in front of a camera or perform in front of.
No,
I've never done that before. I never performed in front of an audience. I've never done it. So I know me. I'm good in front of a camera too. I like to be seen. I like to be heard. But the thought, like to perform, I think I would definitely be.
Because I know people that like deal with stuff like that, whatever, if it's social anxiety or really just
it's uncontrollable stuff.
You feel me? Just really don't like people like looking at them or being. I know people that, and it's not like they're choosing to be that way. They're not being dramatic. They really just feel that way. But I just don't. Like I just don't.
God-given talent type shit.
You gotta take advantage of it.
Yeah. So from when you first started up until now, right? What do you think you improved on?
Everything.
Like
every single thing you could think of.
See, I can't even, man.
Everything you could think of. Like
I can't even knock that in.
My flow, content, the way I put it together, videos, shit, the way I dress, nigga, like everything. I'm like everything, bro. I've seen progression, everything. But it's only because I'm telling you, bro, I actually want to do this shit. Like, you feel me? So it's like I gotta watch what's going on right now. Like I'm about to order 3 denim tier sweatsuits, not because I want to, but because everybody's watching the niggas that got on denim tier.
You gotta, you feel me? It's like you gotta kind of like follow. It's like following suit, like trending or just to stay relevant.
Because that's what's going on. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like, and it's only. But so far, I'm willing to bend. I'm not about to go make the same track somebody else just made last week because it wasn't the one I'm
like
never.
If it ain't you
feel me? I'm not gonna do that. But cool, whatever. Y'all like the sweatsuits with the flowers on them. Y'all gonna watch the niggas with the sweatsuits with the flowers on them. So I'm gonna wear the sweatsuit with the flowers on them. Fuck.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like certain shit like that is cool with me, but other I'm not gonna bend too far. But like, where did I even start with that just now?
What do you mean? What did you start with?
Yeah, what made me even say that? Where was I going with that?
No, because I was asking as far as the things that you have worked on. But you said everything, but I can't
like that. Okay, cool. So me saying that, like, even mindset, because a couple years ago, I'm like, man, no, hell no. I'm gonna keep putting on these joggers.
I'm not doing that.
These joggers and these white ups, like I've been.
It's like you have to adapt to what's going on, regardless of whether you want to.
I was just say, it's not survival of the fittest. It's who can adapt the best.
Yeah.
Survival of the fittest is a lie. It's who can adapt the best.
Yeah, that's true, because you right.
You can be as fit as you want, but nigga, if you can't swim and this shit start flooding, what are you gonna do?
It's even like because you have a daughter, right? So it's even like having children. Like, you always sit there and say, damn, I'm not ready for kids. Boom, boom, boom. When you have it, you learn to adapt to that environment. You make it work. And that's with a lot of things. So I'm pretty sure it's similar like that.
I have no choice. It's not to say if I don't wear this outfit, I'm never gonna fucking make it. But it's like, it's just the whole picture of it, the whole principle.
Because at the end of the day, right, you stay true to yourself with what you do, I get, but also at the same time, it's like, okay, you know, you're not only doing this for yourself, but you're doing this for people. Believe it or not, that sounds crazy. Like, when you make music, right, that's what you do, so you do that for yourself, but also it's like you make music for people to listen to.
Exactly.
So it's like you want them to get something out of it as well. So it's like, if that's what they like, whether I agree with it or not, I may just give that to them, because it's this. I do this for them as well. Who people that are listening to you, supporting you, and you're doing it for them. So it's like, you gotta adapt. Like, what's ringing, you know?
Man, I feel like I rap for the people that's like me that don't rap. You feel me?
Because you have an outlet to a voice.
I rap for the people that like me that don't rap. Like, the people that feel like, you know, my biggest problem my whole life is feel like I've been so good at so much shit, but nobody ever told me I was good at it. Like, somebody else will be not even as good as I am as the shit, but they'll go tell them, but only because they know I'm so secure in myself, they feel like I don't need it.
That's a really good.
You feel me? Like, hey, you feel me? I'm so, because I know I give it. I'm so secure in myself. They feel like I don't need for you to tell me I'm good, because you know that I know that I'm good. But I'm watching you tell somebody else they good. That's not as good as me, but you ain't say it to me.
That's really good. Do you take offense to that?
Do I take offense to it? I don't. I take it. Not no more. I'm older now. I don't take offense to it no more. Yeah. But I definitely noticed it, and I noticed plenty of people out there in the world that's really him, because that's me. I'm really him. Like, I promise, I say that all the time. It's not the Henny. I'm really him. Like, I said, it's not the Henny. I'm really him. Like, I am, and I know I am in every single aspect. Anytime I get sold short, because I sold myself short. It's not that nobody else could have did nothing to me. But at the same time, it's like, I know you watching what I'm doing. I know you seeing that I'm good at what I'm doing. You're not going to say nothing to me, but you're going to say something to the person that's lesser. One, because they're not a threat. Two, because they're not secure as me, and that's just not fair to people. And there's plenty of people out in the world that feel the way I do, and that's why I rap for them.
And I think, like, that's why it's important to give, like, credit when it's due. Because, like you said, you have people that are like that.
Also, reason I'm so big on that.
Yeah.
I've watched plenty of people be good at shit. Well, when I've been the person that's good at shit that nobody says nothing to. Like, I completely understand that. So that's why I am so big on giving people their flowers and telling people, like, yo, bro, you doing it. You can ask anybody I know. If any niggas do anything well or good, anything, I'm the first one to tell you, bro, good shit. Like, yo, I'm proud of you. Good shit. Keep going. Like.
And one thing I learned just recently too, like, just from life in general, like, you know, personal things or just life, like going through life. I learned this past like year and a half. Like, you have to credit yourself as well. Like, humbly. Like, you really sometimes gotta give yourself that pat on the back. No, like you said, like, you know you're good. Like, you know, like, that person's not telling me I'm good at what I do because they already know I'm good at what I do. And they don't feel they need to tell me because they know that I know that. And I do know that. You know, and I think that's important, to pat yourself on the back. Give yourself that fucking credit.
But there's only so much patting on your back you can do.
That is true.
Before your shoulder get tired.
That is true.
It's your own back.
But how often? Yeah, that is true. But how often do you actually do it?
Me?
Anyone in general, right? Just in general.
I do it all the time. I'm the person that experienced. Nobody else saying it to myself.
So a lot of people are doing more than others, but just in general, it's very rare that we give ourselves credit or acknowledge ourselves because we look for it from other people. That's just a natural thing for anyone.
It is, but that all ties into each other because, like, it's just weird because it all ties into each other because that's why I'm so self-secure. That's why I'm so secure with myself, because I had to pat myself on the back for so fucking long. You feel me? Like, it just all ties into each other. So it's like, I don't know what to say about it.
Yeah, I like that. That's actually, you know, like, for the viewers, take that in, because that's like very good motivation. And you know, that's what, like, we try to do with this. My favorite part about this is, like, it's kind of like giving people maybe like things that, like, not say advice, but like I'm sure there's someone that watch this that could be like, you know what, I need to do that for myself. They may not give themselves that credit for what they do, but they might be watching this and say, damn, I need to do that more.
They might not realize that that's what like that's what they're not mad at, but like that's what it is that's missing. Like, damn, you're right. Nobody do give me credit. You feel me? Like,
so I'm gonna give myself my shit.
Like nobody do give me credit. Maybe you feel me? So it's like again,
I'm gonna demand it.
But that's what I mean. But those are the people I rap for.
Good for you.
Cool. Now, if those are people I rap for, you take to it. You're gonna watch this interview.
Yeah.
And you're gonna understand more why you feel like you like my music. You know what I mean? Like so. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. One other question I want to ask. So, what are some other artists that you have worked for? Or not say work for, sorry. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Need like a
he looked at me like, nigga.
Grab the way I just looked at you.
We gotta get a clip of that. Nigga looked at me like, nigga, what? We just had this whole conversation about pound a bag. Nigga, I know my nigga work for.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Some other artists that you have worked with.
Buddy.
Shout out to Buddy.
Fact, shout out Buddy. Supreme Kai, J6, Rabs, Wayne Jetski. There's so many.
Are these local artists?
Yeah,
like
these
shout out to everyone that he just mentioned. By the way,
local artists. Kev Broadway, SK, J So. Shout out to Foolies.
I do know. Okay, so yeah,
the Foolies.
Yeah. He always give me French. Shout out to him. He always give me like French Montana vibes.
Who you talking about? Sos?
So yeah, give me French Montana vibes. I don't know why. Like little French. So always like trench coat shit.
He's mad.
Always give me like French Montana vibes. Not music wise, but just in general.
Between like Terror Squad and Coke Boys.
Yeah, he give me like a yeah. That's like one of my favorite. Coke Boys is like one of my favorite. Like I'm a big French Montana fan. Chinks like so.
Me too.
He give me like that French Montana vibe. Like that's funny. So shout out to him as well. But
because I'm a Foolie too. I was the youngest one. You know Broadway? Kevin Broadway?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, well that's what I was talking about when I started rapping with.
Okay,
but so many. I'm blanking right now. Give me a second.
Take your time.
Shit, D-Lo. There's so many people. Taz Lee. I did so many features. Jesus.
Have you ever done a song or worked with an actual industry artist? Okay.
Closest I got was one of my mans had he was cool with a nigga that had a deal with Atlantic, and he needed somebody to write a verse for this song, and he couldn't come up with one. So my boy ended up sending it to me, and I ended up sending the verse back, but nobody ever sent it back to me. So
have you ever had that in your plans? Like you ever think about that? Like I wanna. Like have you ever like feel like I wanna work like an industry artist? Be like my goal is to like. Works with them or something.
My goal is to get my own following for real. Like on the way to that. Like on the way to get like I want to have my own buzz before I decide to go get try baby feature or whatever the case is.
Okay. If you was to, let's just say you was to. Don't talk about Jadakiss.
Jadakiss?
Who would it be? If you were to, like, if I was to say, like, yo, you work this artist.
I definitely need one with Jada before I go. Funny shit is, bro that I told you that had a man that what's the name at the Atlantic shit. He has a song with Jadakiss.
Oh, okay, lit.
He has a song with Jadakiss. I definitely need one with Jada before I go. Definitely before he go, not before I go. Before he give up on the shit. I definitely need one with him. I don't know. I just feel like the way it goes and the way what's the name? I definitely need one with the baby and probably Black Youngster because everybody say I look like the nigga.
Who?
Black Youngster. You know Black
Youngster?
Wow. Everybody said I look like that.
You do, but babyface version.
Yeah. Everybody said that.
No, you actually do. Wow, to think about that. That's actually crazy. I never thought that.
I went to go do a different. I was going to do a freestyle on somebody's podcast, right? Bro, it's me and my boy. We walk in. I walk in the spot. Nigga, the nigga that there's two of them. So the co-host, he opens the door for me. He's just staring at me. Nigga. Like yo,
he thinks you him.
He's just staring at me. And I'm like, give my dad. He like, give me that. He like, give me that. He like, he's looking at me. He told me, so he looking down. He like, give me a dab. I'm like, yo, boy, what's good with you? He just keep looking at me like, yo, it's you. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? He like, yo, it's you. You the one from the meme where the nigga standing on the wall doing this. I said, Drake.
Yo,
Black Youngster.
Yeah.
I said,
that's crazy. I would never thought of that.
Bro, when I never seen nobody starstruck.
See, now I can't unsee it.
When I never seen nobody.
Now I can't unsee it.
I never seen nobody starstruck in my life. That nigga was real life starstruck because he thought Black Youngster just walked to his studio because I walked in.
Yeah, and you look like him tripping, falling on stage and shit. That was him, right? Falling on stage and shit. You saw that? Oh yeah.
I see it. Yeah,
that was
not
yo.
me.
That's crazy though. But I would have never have thought that. But that's actually like a really good one.
Yeah, nigga, I get that.
That's a really good one.
So often,
wow,
bro.
That's a really good one. Have you ever been like out in public, just like going about your business, and like someone that you didn't know coming up to you and be like, "Yo, you're Veezo." Like, you ever had that? All the time?
That happens so much more often than you think, man.
Really?
I swear to God, that happens. And the thing is,
how do you react to that?
How do I react to it? It's always so fucked up because they always stare at first.
Okay. They want to make sure.
They never just say it.
Yeah, they just want to make sure.
If you would just say, if they just say, please, if you see this and we don't actually know each other and you see me somewhere, I have no problem with you talk to me. Just say like, "Yo, Veezo," just say that. Don't stare at me first to figure out what it is.
I think, but people try to like be like, they ask themselves before they ask you.
I feel you, but the thing is, I'm on point at all times. If somebody's staring at me, I know they're staring at me, and if they're staring at me, so you don't say nothing. It's a threat.
You feel some type of way.
It's a threat, and it's not that I'm trying to be a gangster. It's not that I'm trying to be the type of way. This world is fucking crazy. And I have a little girl to make it home to, my nigga. So if you're staring at me like that, I'm gonna feel like it's something. So now, if you're staring at me, I seen it. I seen it. So now as you start approaching me, now I'm like, all right, what the fuck is going on? And now I probably got a mean mug on. Same way I look at you, I can't help that shit. The same way I can't help my face.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Trust me.
I probably got a mean mug on, and now you come to me, and now you're like, "Oh, you're Veezo, right?" And I'm like, "Oh my Jesus Christ, nigga, I almost punched you."
But at this point, it's like, man, like.
You feel me? But once it gets to that point, I'm like, "Oh, cool, yeah, nah, this is me, whatever, cool, I appreciate you, like recognizing me." I have the conversation with you, but it's like that happens all the time.
All the time.
And I'm always defensive first because it always goes the same way. They always stare at me first from like across the room or next to me or something, or I catch them doing this shit right here, like, and that bothers me.
But that gotta also be a proud feeling to know that someone's acknowledging.
It's proud as fuck. It's all smiles once
when it's all done. First it's the me mug, and then when they leave, it's the smiles.
Once they tell me what it is, but it's like and it's not that I don't like people approaching me, but it's like it's also a transition from where I'm coming from. It's like I gotta get right myself. It's a little transition where I'm coming from because like I gotta protect myself at all times at the same time. So it's like I be in the gym. I'm hooping right now. I just came off the game. I might have won 4 and lost 1. I'm mad I just lost, and now you staring at me from across the room. I don't know what's going on, my nigga. You feel me? I gotta make it out this gym.
You wanna know what's actually funny, right? So I keep this. I just try to be as real as possible. I just don't need to like sugarcoat nothing. So. My experience, like I said, always seen you on Instagram, whatever, but we never like in person, like never came across you in person, always Instagram until we had that discussion at LA Fitness, like, and it's me being honest.
See what I mean? I be at the gym.
Bro.
See what I'm talking about? I be outside and then
yes, it's typical going about your business, being at the gym and someone be like, right? And I swear, bro, you might have been wearing this. I ain't gonna front. You probably wearing the same do rag. I remember it's like, yeah, bro.
I got plenty of do rags.
Let me pull it out.
I got plenty of do rags.
But you pull up. And I seen you, I was like, oh no, that's son. Like that was like my first reaction. Like, and I felt like nobody should like feel like a fan. Like, that's son.
I seen you, but I always knew of you, and I knew exactly who you were. One, because you're a very easy person to spot.
Yeah.
2, because of Kevin. So I've always knew.
So you already know.
So when I see you, you straight. Like I know you, but it
shout out to Kevin, by the way.
Fact, shout out to Kevin, that's my nigga.
Yeah.
But it did have to be random ass people. Like I just met somebody that I'm talking to right now. Like, maybe we talked to maybe him being my manager. And I ran into that nigga in Lindenhurst, LA Fitness, because they closed the Deer Park one down after 5 o'clock type shit.
Yeah.
So I was going to Lindenhurst to hoop. And then, bro, I didn't lose. We played like 4 games. Funny shit.
He made that clear.
Oh, I didn't lose because I said that before, but no, I didn't lose.
Made that clear.
But I'm gonna make a long story short real quick. They closed their park because the nigga pulled the gun out in the gym one day.
I'm aware of that.
Okay, cool.
That happened a few times.
But he backed out on niggas. He had a 30 on his shit. I was there.
Oh, you was there?
I was there for that.
Oh,
so now the nigga backed out, right? Okay, cool. So now I'm at Lindenhurst a couple days later, my nigga. And now me and my mans is playing. We won like 3-4 games. We look up, the same nigga that backed out in Deer Park walks into Lindenhurst.
He walks in.
That's why I left. That's why I was getting. I didn't lose.
Yeah.
I saw that nigga walk in. I said, "Nah, I'm getting out."
Not even worth that. That
nigga from last week.
Yeah.
I remember that nigga.
He said, I'm gonna get this gym now.
I'm getting out of here. So now, as I'm getting changed and shit, now mind you, I'm already on. Okay, cool. It's the same nigga that's backed out in the gym last week. So now I'm getting changed. I'm trying to get up out of there real quick because again, it's the same nigga that's backed out in the gym last week. And a nigga walked in like, yo, you Veezo, right? And again, like
he said that.
No, a different person.
Someone else. Okay.
But then doing what you said, like when people ever recognize you, that's all he was doing. I think I'm in talks right now about him being my manager because he does management and shit like that. And my bro that passed away, again, rest in peace, my brother, that passed away, he used to post me all the time. That's where he knows me from. Okay. He just see Khalid post me all the time. So, but again, I didn't know that. And it's just situational shit like, cool, I know what's going on. You don't know what's going on in my head right now, but I do. And now you come to me talk about, yo, you Veezo, right? Yeah. Like, that's not, like, I understand what you're doing, but like if you don't come from where we come from, you don't understand what you're doing right now. If a nigga walks like, yo, you perks, like, right?
Yeah. Like
it's like who's asking,
yeah,
my nigga, and like
why?
For what? Like
what I do?
You feel me? Like, exactly. So it's like, and I have to get used to that, but I don't know if I can. Like that shit is not okay.
I mean, I understand that, but yeah, yes, I understand that.
I'm gonna chalk it up to still being here.
Say again.
Chalk it up to still being here. I'm still home.
Yeah.
If I'm in Cali somewhere, you gotta recognize me because of music.
Yes.
If I'm home, there's no telling why you over here asking about my name right now.
That
you feel me?
Yeah, that's actually like a really big point. Because I also wanted to ask too, have you ever like been elsewhere, like whether another state or just somewhere apart from where you're from, where people actually have done that?
Recognize
you like
one person, and I was in Atlanta, but I had been traveling back and forth to Atlanta because I recorded 7 out of the 10 tracks on Babyface Assassin in Atlanta. So I had been going back and forth. I did a couple shows out there.
Okay.
Excuse me. I wasn't even planning on performing that night. I was out there, and my man that lives out there. He's from out here, but he moved out there, so I went to go link with him. He told me to meet him at this bar. I meet him at the bar, and they just so happened to be doing open mic. And it's only $10 to perform, and it's $10 to get in. So if you paid to get in, you paid to perform too if you wanted to. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, why not? I think I already did it. I did like 2 tracks real quick. I was going out there probably like once. I was going out there like once a month to record. So the next month when I went out, I had went out to get food. I'm in there eating, but just so happened to be somebody that was in the club that night when I was performing. See me at the same spot that I was getting food at. They was like, yo, they didn't say they know my name. They like, yo.
I just saw you.
Yeah, but now, mind you, I'm in Atlanta. So the yo is not so fucking, it's not so abrupt to me because I know you don't know.
You know they don't know.
Obviously, got to just have something to say. They what's up? They're like, what's the name, right? Like, you had performed last month. Like, oh yeah, no, facts. And I'm talking on whatever type shit, but like, it only happened in Atlanta though.
Okay, I still think that's dope though. To be like in another state and someone acknowledge you.
It's definitely dope.
That's fucking dope.
But it also makes sense. It's not like you were just some random. It's not like I was fucking Iowa.
What are you doing?
You Veezo, right?
Yeah, you Veezo, right?
But,
oh shit, my shit hit Iowa? That's crazy. Exactly.
I have been back. I've been back and forth to Atlanta mad times about that time. So.
Okay, well, I want to know what are some platforms that you actually performed on? Like, can we give a shout out to, or a studio where, like studios that you record at? Like, what are some of your hot spots that we can give shout outs to?
Right now, shout out to Sing or Swim. I've been recording at Sing or Swim studio.
Shout out to Sing or Swim.
I told you before that, bro was my engineer. For a little minute, I didn't need nobody. I didn't need to listen and record.
Also, this is like
shout out to Coach Cheese. That's my engineer in Atlanta. The Young Jock song, I know you see it. Coach Cheese, the nigga that records me in Atlanta, I recorded most of my tape, and shit. He's the one that produced it and recorded that. He got the platinum plaque on his wall.
Oh, shout out to him.
That's my engineer when I'm out of town. Shout out K Davis, it's my cousin, that's my cameraman. Probably about to go see him soon to get some videos done. Okay. He down south right now.
K Davis? Yeah. Shout out to K Davis.
Yeah, I'm probably about to go down south, get some videos done with him.
Okay. Before we drift away from the music,
drift away from music, where we going?
Yeah, we're gonna go something. We're gonna go a little something else. Where we going, nigga? All right, go get your bag and we out.
Where we going?
What was it? Damn, you just threw me off with that one. No, it's all good. I love it. I was going to ask. Damn, man. Hold on. Let me come back to it now. Let me drift away from music. So what I wanted to do is, if you don't mind, I want to get more like into personal, like not too personal, but like let everyone know like who you are.
You good, bro. You
let everyone know.
I promise you can ask me whatever you want to ask me.
Let everyone know who you are.
Same way I am with like my friends. And I promise you, I'm an open book. I don't got no shame.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
I don't got no shame in my game. If I did it, I did it. If I didn't, I didn't.
Nah, I appreciate it. I would like them to know as long with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, let them know who you are personally outside of music. Like, how life is.
You gotta ask me these questions, I'll answer them, but I don't got it just to go off.
Just go off.
Just go off. You gotta ask me these questions, I'll answer whatever you want me to answer.
Alright, so where were you born?
I was born in Bayshore.
Born in Bayshore.
Southside.
Grew up in Bayshore? Me too. Wait, what year? You're 28.
Yeah, right? I was born in 95.
Okay, I was born in Southside Hospital too. You grew up in Bayshore?
Brentwood.
Brentwood. When did you move to Brentwood?
I lived probably like I was 1 and 2. My mom and pops had bounced around like CI and shit, but I was too young to fucking remember that. From my recollection and my memory, I'm from Brentwood. I was in Brentwood till I was in 4th grade. I moved to Mastic for 2 years, then I moved back to Brentwood, and I graduated.
Graduated from Brentwood?
Yeah.
You went to Ross, Salem?
Ross.
Oh, Ross. You did the freshman center too?
Yeah, freshman center.
Okay, so you just
I came back in 6th grade. I came back in 6th grade. I was first year at middle school. So from middle school all the way through high school, I was in Brentwood.
Okay, now you also say that you have a daughter. How's that? And I know we touched up a little bit before, but how has that changed life for you being a father?
Actually, you fucker. Since we talking about it, you gonna ask me about it. My daughter's not in the state right now. My daughter's actually out of state. She with her mother. It's nothing like bad or like she took the baby from me or no crazy shit like that. It's just something that we spoke about and just so happened.
So she's living there.
Yeah, she's living out of state.
Okay.
And I'm going out of state soon too, just to go over there
to see. So how is that for you?
Not to see, to live.
To live. Oh, good for you. Oh shit. When do you plan on doing that? When I'm asking.
I was been supposed to do it, but life happens. But before the end of the year.
Of course. Okay, good for you.
Before the end of the year.
How is that as far as like being that distance from your daughter?
Tough. It's tough as fuck. That's why I said I was on FaceTime with her.
FaceTime. Very
but it's tough as fuck. Being away from my baby like that. But it's like, I'm not, like I told you, like, I'm not even 30 yet, my nigga. My baby just turned 3. I'm just trying to make and take all the sacrifices I need to while she's not gonna remember it.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, so like, I'm trying to do, as much as I want to be out there right now, it's just not conducive to me yet. As much as I want to be with my baby, it's not going to be conducive to her either. Because
as she get older, she probably won't think back now and think about the time missed with you.
She's not going to be able to think back now. By the time I'm going to be out by the end of the year. Listen. So by the time I'm going to be able to think back now. So I'm taking all the sacrifices and time I need to take right now to get my shit right before I go out there. But I'm definitely going out there with my baby before the end of the year.
That's a really good thing. Because I'm a father too. Father of 2. So I like that you think like that. Because I agree with that. It's like trying to get yourself right now at the perfect time. Because you said she's 3, right? And from birth up until 3, you know.
And she moved less than a year ago. She hasn't been going for long. Okay. You feel me? So it's like, trust me, cool. I understand it hurts. I understand, like, cool, you're not even gonna remember this, and I know if I go out there right now, I'm not even gonna be as much help to you as I could be. Yeah. So let me get my shit right real quick. I'll be out there in a few months, and I'm straight.
I like that, man. Like from birth up until 3, obviously, is so much that happens within that time. It's all such a blessing. But with my kids being 6 and 5, not say to give you advice, but to tell you, like, when they get that age, like how my kids now, man, you'll see the difference, like. Because they become their own person. They have their own personality. They talk to you. Like, they talk to you different. There's no more, like, they're talking to you.
Oh, yeah. She like that now.
Yeah, okay. So even at 3 now. Yeah, so
she's like that right now.
She'll tell you, like, about her day. But it gets more, like, you'll be to the point, like, you're talking to your kids and be like, yo, you talking to me like this? You talking to me? Like, and so I'm saying, like, I like that because you're setting yourself up for when that time comes. Man, you're gonna see.
Trust me.
And that's a beautiful thing.
I was also blessed to have a big family. So I seen a lot of babies be raised. I knew how to change diapers for my baby out here. Like all that simple shit. I knew how to do all that already. Because I had plenty of little cousins and fucking nieces and all types of shit. You feel me? So none of that shit ever bothered me. The only thing the shit that bothered me the most is being away this long.
Yeah,
you feel me? That's the shit that bothered me the most.
It sucks. What's your daughter's name?
Skylar.
Skylar.
No R.
Skylar. Oh, he had to throw a little swagger there.
No, because she half white, but my baby half black too. If you put that R on it, she's all the way white.
Okay, so you got the Skylar.
She's all the way white. She's all the way white. So
okay, that's a blessing, man. Skylar, how'd y'all come up with that?
I didn't come up with shit. I'm not gonna lie. I told my BM if it's a boy, he gonna have the same name as me. If it's a girl, go ahead.
You know what's actually funny? I was the opposite. So when I had my son first, I wanted a girl. I was like set on a girl. And like, come up with names and I'm thinking all these girl names or whatever. And I remember when we had my son, my children's mother was like, throwing all these names. And I was like, I don't care. Cause I'm like, it's a boy. I'm like, what are you, Joshua? Yeah, we go with Joshua. Like that was my mind state, like, I'm Joshua. Cause I was set on a girl. So it's actually funny cause I was more like set on the girl. So I was like, Joshua. That's
because she, if it was a boy, she didn't want to name my name. But I don't give a damn. I'm a 3rd. And I never met nobody that was a 4th. That'd have been a cool.
So if you were to have a son,
he's going to be the fourth.
That's it.
And that was been the most gangster shit I ever heard of.
Yeah,
I've never met somebody that's actually fourth. And why my little cousin beat me to it? My little cousin, his baby be born probably in the next week or so, and he's gonna be a fourth.
Oh, so he has the same setup as you right now. He's
we're going the same name, but he's a third.
No,
too.
but yeah, he's a third.
His son will be here in the next week,
and he's definitely doing it.
He's definitely doing it. He
was so
mad about it.
Y'all talk about. I'm sure y'all talk about that
all the time. I was on the phone with him before I was on the phone with my daughter on the way in.
Okay, so yeah, but when if you do have a son, it's still follow up with that. That's
the fourth. I like definitely the fourth. I didn't have no say so in my daughter's name. Yeah, that was the one.
My bad.
You good?
I got a good one here.
All right, so I got some. This is A3 behind the camera, you know what I mean? But I got some hip hop questions for you. What do you feel about the state of hip hop, like where it's at as far as the sound and where it's at? What's your thoughts on that?
You talk better than me. You should ask all the questions I had to ask. You talk better than me.
As far as like the sound, I don't know. I just feel like I feel like hip hop is what's happening to hip hop is the same thing happens with everything. Like it's evolving, it's changing. It's the same thing like evolution with humans. Like it's changing and people don't understand it yet. Right this second, it happened all the time. It went from the hip, the hop, the hippie to shake that ass, ho, shake that. It was like it went from that, and every single like level it went to from between those two, people always took to. And when it changed, every single one of those levels, people always were confused for a second and didn't understand it. They didn't like it for a little while. It takes a little while to take. It's the same thing that's happening. They just give it a few years. They're gonna do it again with a different sound. It's same thing. It's been happening. Same thing. But nothing. I think hip hop is just doing what it always do.
Okay, so following that question, do you feel like social media is a positive or negative influence when it comes to hip hop? Because I know a lot of people kind of get on from honestly just having money or just doing some type of antic to try to make it on. So what's your thoughts on that?
I think social media, not even just in hip hop period, I think it helps and hurts just the world period. Like the world period. Cool, okay, like you said, it helps people, like it helps, first off, if people get on and get record deals and get meetings with record labels and A&Rs faster than people have ever in the history of hip hop simply because of social media. But and that's a good thing. But another good thing that comes from social media period, say like basketball players. I've seen some 11-year-old basketball players that's better than some 25-year-old basketball players I've seen lately. And people are trying to figure out why, and it's all because of social media. When we were younger, if I seen Jamal Crawford or Kobe or somebody make a move on TV, I had to wait till they replayed it, and that was that. And these kids these days, bro, if they want to go watch a move over again, they just go to YouTube, watch the whole fucking game over. They can watch that shit over and over and over again as many times as they want to. Training is becoming more of a popular thing now. There was only 3 trainers on Long Island period when I was playing basketball. You feel me? You feel me? So it's like social media, it helped in that way, but I think it hurt in the way of the way people think, in the way it's just social media is just like the same way like the news is propaganda. The same way the news will give you a whole bunch of news and you just think just because the news said it's true. And now you're on Instagram and now 47 blog pages that said the same thing about one thing and now you believe it's true just because of that. So it's like I feel like it helped as far as like exposure and was fast tracking the process of getting on, no matter what the industry is, whether you're rapping, playing basketball, whatever the case is, it definitely helped as far as fast tracking. But I feel like it helped the whole like, what's the easiest way to say this? The Matrix agenda. Everybody say we in the Matrix, the same shit. They telling us what they want to tell us. They feeding us what they want to feed us. I feel like they figured out the social media and doing the same shit with that. So it helped and it hurt.
Right.
That was a long ass answer, my bad.
No, you good. I fucking
Same way. Like.
So, all right. So, what about as far as the business aspect of it? Because I know a lot of times it'll be politics over skills instead of the other way around. So, what's your thoughts on that? 'Cause I feel like this. I mean to cut you off, but like somebody like a Buddy Lofton, I know he's lyrically nice. I feel like he should have been on compared to some of these people on the radio. You feel what I'm saying? But what's your thoughts on that?
I think my thoughts on that is one, again, social media. That ties into it because of following. And the person that you're talking about that's not as good as a Buddy Lofton, they might have did a challenge or a dance or something, and one of their videos might went viral. If their video went viral and say 600,000 people saw it, maybe 25,000 people followed them. Just off that one viral video, and that's all they needed to push that next song or whatever the case was, type shit. But also like I lost the train of thought I just had. But what was I about to say? I had something good too. I had something good too. I promise I had something good. Yeah, like again, like I said, like the person that's not as good as Buddy Lofton, they'll be able to just offer one viral video. The cases, it doesn't necessarily mean skill. It's all about the aesthetic. You feel me? Like that's really what it is. It's all about the aesthetic. But could you just tell me the question one more time so I can go back to what I was about to say?
So as far as the money aspect of it.
Okay, that's what it was. That's what you said. The politics. That's really what it is. It's following and money, because the people that are helping these people with a following also want money too. So it's like, okay, cool. You got 700,000 plays on this video, cool. But we need 2,500 for you to come out to Cali and do this one. What's the name? Everything's a money grab. Is really what I feel like. I feel like everything's a money grab, and the people that actually, as long as you got money, you can put it into that and it's going to help you. But if you don't, you're not the type. If you don't have the money, you're also not going to put the money you have into faking it, because you know, if you're a Buddy Lofton, you know you're good. I don't got to fake. I just need really people that actually fucking matter to hear this shit, and I'll be straight. But other people know, and not that they know they're not good, but if you're a person that's not as good, but you listen to a nigga like Buddy, you can be like, shit, I got to do something else. Rap, I'm not going to out rap him. So, okay, cool. I'm going to work 90 hours a week for 3 months until I got my bag up. And now every time they hit me up or whatever, how much it costs, I'm going to hit them with it. And you feel me? And now people pay to go viral. People pay to go viral. It's as simple as that. People pay to go viral. College kid, Say Cheese, fucking Shade Room, or you could pay to get on every single one of those platforms. Now, if you strategically place it from where Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you get placed on a different platform from each, because we all follow every single one of those platforms. Now, if you see Monday College Kid, one thing. Tuesday Say Cheese, the same shit. Wednesday fucking Shade Room, the same shit. But it's too late now. You recognize this person. You can't even help but recognize this person, because you see them every fucking day. Now, all that does is help. Now, if they post something, you might just be liable to just watch a little longer just because you know they face. But that was because they were able to pay for it. So I feel like if you got to pay to play. I'm not mad at it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's like I'm mad at it at all, because I understand you got to pay to play. But that's really what it boils down to. If you got the money, you can make it. That's why all the trapping niggas is making it.
Right, that's a fact.
That's why all the trapping niggas. That's why all the trapping niggas making it. It's like the trapping niggas. It's a whole slew of them, and really it's either listen. It's either they make it, or it's either they make it and they're good, or they make it and 3 months later there's a RICO on them. It's happened so many times. I'm not talking about one specific person. I'm not talking about one specific group. This happened plenty of fucking times. No. And not everybody is Bobby Shmurda that's not going to tell and fucking make it home with praise. You feel me? So like that's really what it is. If you got money, you could pay to play. If you got money, you could pay to get exactly where you want to be at.
Right.
As simple as that.
So following that, right, since there's a lot of trap niggas and all that, I know I'm a proud citizen out here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really in the streets. So how do you juggle life, like as far as life and music? Because I know it costs a lot of money. You got your promotion, you got your music videos, you got to record, you got to mix it down, you know, all that shit.
That was one of the questions that I actually had in mind that I didn't get to. So I'm glad we did this. I'm glad you asked that, because that was one of my questions. I wanted to know how you balance just life in general and then music. Yeah, because I know for somebody like me, I have to be in a creative space, and I have to write what I'm going through at that time. And sometimes it's like, I gotta, I want to get my life together. Like this is, it's not really guaranteed. So how do you, juggle life and your dream?
Shit is not easy. One, that's what I want to say first. That shit is not easy. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't fully fucking figured out the balance between the shit. I have not at all. All I know is that fucking one, like I said before, I gotta keep whatever I'm doing, I gotta keep going. I'll figure it out as I go. But I figured out, like, again, like we just spoke about, it take money. You feel me? It take money. And it also takes you being willing to spend your last on this shit, which I've done plenty of times. And I'm probably gonna have to do a couple more times before I get to where I'm trying to go. You feel me? But like, I've spent my last on this shit plenty of times. It takes you being willing to spend your last, you being willing to fucking take the criticism from the people that don't understand why you're still going to the studio, or why you're still paying for videos and all types of shit. You're not making no money off it yet, doing shows and shit like that. It takes willpower for real. That's really what it is. It's not even the money. It's really willpower. If you got the money, it makes it a little easier. But if you don't got the money, it's willpower. Yeah. Like you can't. If you don't got the money, you can't get the money. Yeah. All you gotta do is keep fucking going. You gotta try your hardest to keep fucking going. But I haven't found a balance myself. Right. So I just try to play this shit by ear, by hand, and do as much as I can. Try to prioritize what I can and do what I can. I have not found the balance at all. I have no answer for you.
Right. I feel the same way. And following that, I have one more question. Okay. So what keeps you motivated? Because I know for me, what kept me motivated is, because a lot of times your close friends may not support you unless they see, they see the ball rolling, then they want to hop on or whatever. So what motivated me is somebody I don't know is like, yo, I know you did this. Like I think I told Perks, I'm like, yo, this dude from Africa was like, yo, I want a progression shirt. Like that's kind of crazy. Like, you know, so what motivates you to keep, you know, following your dream?
Hey, hate.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm dead serious. Like, again, and the same thing I was talking about before. Being a person that I know I'm fucking good at something and nobody's saying shit about it. That's what it comes from, for real. Like, in my daughter, obviously, I'm at the point where it's like, okay, cool. I know this is what I want to do. I know I'm good at it. Plenty of people have told me they're good at it. I just feel like I have to be able to reach the masses before. Like, if I did a ratio of like 1 to 1,000 people, I did a show in front of 1,000 people, I promise you at least, I'm a short ball myself. 450 people gonna like it. Now, if you put that ratio to the world, I'm famous.
Right. Facts.
I'm talking about that. I'm like elaborate.
If I do a show and there's 1,000 people there, and like I said, I'm a short ball myself. I'm not even gonna say half. I'm gonna say 450 people out of 1,000. Okay. 450 people out of 1,000 are going to like me and take to me.
Okay.
If you put that ratio to how many people there are in the world, nigga, I'm famous. I'm famous and I'm fucking fine. Like, I'm as famous as I can be. You feel me? Right. So it's like, exposure is a big part of what I feel like I'm missing. But yeah, fuck, I always do this. What was the question again?
So the motivation.
The motivation. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, hate my daughter, and I know that I'm good. Like, I know that I'm good. I know that, again, like I said, because I've been in places where if it's 100 people, 45 people like me.
Right.
Cool. Put that ratio to the world and I'm fucking out of here. You feel me? So it really comes down to me having the money to be able to market and promote and put this shit on Say Cheese, College Kid, Shady Room for 5 days in a row like everybody else do. And the difference is I'm actually fucking good. It's not that I just have money, I'm good. Yeah. That's the only difference.
Yeah. Right.
But the motivation is, I guess the real answer is that I know I got it. That's my motivation. I fucking know I got it. I know for a fact, like I can feel it in me. I know I got it. So that's the motivation, because I don't feel like there's anything else in this world that I'm supposed to be doing. Like I have a job, but that's not what I feel like I'm supposed to fucking actually be doing.
You don't learn how to survive.
No, exactly. Exactly. And we learned that from the place we come from. Yeah. We got to survive regardless of what the fuck is going on. You feel me? Like, so I used to play I used to arm wrestle and play fucking thumbs up for 50 cents at lunch so I can get a cookie, nigga. Like, you feel me? Like you feel me? So that's where I come from, and I know that's what it is. So it's like the motivation comes from hate, my daughter, knowing I'm one of them and niggas act like I'm not, and just trying to get where I'm supposed to go, because I just feel like this is what's made for me.
Hold on.
What's up?
Cause I do have a question too, right?
Yeah. Take the mic.
I'm sorry. I just got one.
We'll chop it up.
You mean to cut you off? I just got one. What is your end goal?
My end goal? My end goal is to have, by the time I'm 35, 36, to have made enough money off of rap, to have been able to obviously like deal in other things like real estate, whatever the case is, be able to make some residual income off the money I was able to make from rapping, because that's what I'm good at right now. I'm good at rapping right now. So if I can make my money, or if I can make a good amount of money off of rapping, I can put it into something where I'm not good. I have to rap to make money.
Okay.
You feel me? I have to rap to make money. I'm trying to put my money from rap into something that I don't have to do anything to make the money from.
Okay, so but will rapping still be part of your plan later on? Like, so even if you accomplish that, do you still plan on rapping, or is it like, all right, once I'm there, I'm good?
I'm 28 right now. I feel like I want to rap something like, maybe I'll say 38, give it a good 10 years. But other than that, I still have a daughter. Two, if I make enough money as I want to, I'm not gonna have to rap as much. You know what I really want to fucking do?
Yeah,
I want to act. I want to act. Like I said, I told you, Method Man is the first person I've ever seen that I seen him and was like, damn, I want to do what he does. I want to act too. Like I don't know if y'all know what Money and Violence is. Money and Violence.
Is that like a?
It was a web series.
Like a series.
It was a web series. It was just a nigga from Brooklyn that woke up one day and said, you know what, I'm gonna teach myself how to use this camera and do all of it. And the shit went fucking viral. Their second season, they got signed by Jay-Z to be on Tidal.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yes.
They came out with another show called The Spot. And they had auditions for it, whatever. They was talking about on Instagram, so I actually auditioned for it. And if you ask me, I did fucking great. But I am happy I didn't get the part, because the nigga I was supposed to play was a weirdo.
Okay.
And the cast and call asked for a nigga like me. They said mid-20s, black male, yada.
But they don't tell you this when you're going, like.
What do you mean? Tell me what.
You said, because you said you didn't get it, but thank God, because the person you're supposed to play was a weirdo. So like, did you find that out after that you didn't get it?
I found that out when I was watching the show after it came out.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
It doesn't tell you this nigga's a weirdo. He be doing weird shit. It don't tell you that. It tell you the funny shit is that the casting call was for, excuse me, 20s, black male,
Okay.
slim build, about 5'8", 5'9". They were asking for me. They literally were asking for me.
Yeah.
So that's why I auditioned for the shit. I went to Manhattan and did the audition and all of that. They ended up giving the part to an Asian nigga. They ended up giving the part to an Asian nigga.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at it, but again, I'm not mad at it because the nigga was a weirdo. But they asked for a black guy, and they interviewed to an Asian nigga anyway. It wasn't my fault that I didn't get the fucking part. Like, you know what I mean?
So you want to act like that's
No,
like
I really want to.
okay.
I know I don't look as old as I am right now. I know for a fact I can go play a high school kid right now. Channing Tatum and fucking and a nigga from fucking Superbad, Jonah Hill, fucking was playing 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street, and the niggas was like 35, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
I could play a kid in high school right now. Not that I want to, but I'm saying like I have a wider range than a lot of people would.
Yeah, you're right.
What's the name? And I'm actually pretty fucking good at it. I wish I had the tape. I would show people. I'm actually fucking pretty good at it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not gonna lie, I want to act for real. It's less.
Okay.
It's fucking. I don't know. I don't want to act. I want to act.
I'm all for that. I didn't know it was that deep to that.
But my end goal is to have enough money from rapping where I can put into something where I don't have to fucking work all the time if I don't want to make money and
live a beautiful life.
Yeah, live a beautiful, comfortable life. And I want to act and try to get acting.
Yeah.
If I got to do one movie a year, fuck it. And I'm at home for another 8 months out the year with my daughter. I'm completely cool with that.
Nah. Yeah, I didn't know that was down that like that was like what you really wanted to do.
I know a lot of people don't. Nobody asks these questions.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. Alright, so I had first met you physically at LA Fitness. You came to ball up. Unfortunately, fortunately for you, we actually didn't play. I remember I was actually leaving. Fortunately for you, because I didn't have to do that to
for
you.
me.
You know what I'm saying?
I went like 7-0 that
Not to say, we probably would have ended that.
I went
you know
like
what I mean?
7-0
We was there early that morning, so we was tired.
It would have just been 8-0.
My day was done, but we probably would have
just been 8-0.
whatever.
That's
But
it.
so has basketball been something that you always done?
Always. I've been playing basketball since I was like 4 or 5.
Since you 4 or 5, okay. So you have a love for the sport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My mom's already told me my first like teddy bear was basketball.
Okay. And then like outside of basketball, like do you ever go to the gym to like work out or something like that? Like,
actually, in like last week or so, I've been working out on same nigga I hoop with. But I've been working out recently, and I'm mad as hell. You know why? Because I've been working out I play in the league, the 5 a.m. league. Okay. So now, fucking last week I had 6 threes, went for 6 for 8. Nigga, I've been working out all
6
week.
threes. You think I said it like that's light.
6 for 8. Now. And I just want you to know the percentage on that.
Yeah. Oh, I heard it.
But so now.
What's that? 20%?
After right.
Or 80?
Yeah, close to it.
No matter.
Something like
80%?
that. Something like that. Close to it. Maybe like 73 or something like that. I don't know. But
well, let that be known.
The fucking now. Then this week. I was working out all week. I hadn't been to the gym and played basketball. Yeah, I've been working out with my mans all week, bro. I went 0 for like 8. Wild air ball. I'm shooting mad strong, nigga. I was shooting strong all game.
That happens.
We won by 30, but I was shooting strong all fucking game. So, but you asked me if I've been going to the gym to work out. I have been recently, and that shit is not doing me no justice. I might have to wait till after the season.
Okay, so so you're really just set like more so on basketball. Like fitness isn't like anything that you're into.
No, it is only because I'm getting. I'm not old, but I know getting older and getting in front of it is better than get behind it. You feel me? So it's like, and obviously I wanted I've been skinny my whole life.
Yeah.
Not my whole life. I was chubby a little bit. Like my whole adult life, I've been skinny. That's even to see a nigga with muscles, triple A. You got the.
Oh, don't go gassing him now. Oh no, don't go gassing him now.
Bro, you feel me?
Yeah. Don't go gassing him now.
Not as big as him, but maybe a little bigger.
Yeah.
So like I definitely have been. It's definitely something I've been thinking about. And more like avid about it, and more active toward. Because usually I just go to the gym and run. That's also fucking skinny.
Just run. Yeah.
I'll be playing basketball for 4 hours and probably run 5-6 miles type shit.
But even that is still good because that's still cardio, it's still fitness.
No weight, nigga, I'm already skinny.
Trust me, I'm the same type of time. I've been skinny my whole life. That's why I work out. That's why personal training. That's why I got into it because it's like I wanted to be like, yo, I'm like, I'm weighing fucking like I was first started going to the gym. I weighed like 128 pounds. No funny shit.
28. Oh jeez. Nah,
Bro, 120. I was like 13 years old. I weighed like 120 pounds, but I was like, nah, that's not. And I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? That's how I really got into fitness or whatever. But outside of, you know, just knowing, like, to me, it's important to have that part of my lifestyle because you feel good. You know what I mean? Health is important or whatever. Do you ever like think about how that can kind of like tie into music wise? Like for me personally, like going to the gym, working out is something that's like therapy for me, right? So like I kind of feel like I need that. So if there's any times where maybe I'm down and out or I'm just in my bag or whatever, like going to the gym helps me. It's like therapy. Do you ever feel like that could kind of tie in with helping you musically? I actually spoke about this with Buddy when it came to performing. Like, so I know like when you were performing on stage, right, you're using energy, stuff like that, whatever. Like, do you ever, like there's times like maybe you feel like out of breath or maybe like you're not keeping up with your words or on stage because you have to bring that energy when you perform. So I always like say like working out or fitness, have ever been a thought to you as far as like, yo, I want to kind of like get a little healthier or be up to par so that it could help me like when I'm performing. If you ever feel like I said like running out of breath or like not catching up with your words, cause I'm pretty sure I could be tired. Right?
No, it's tiring as fuck. But I'm never not catching up with my words. I definitely run out of breath. We all run out of breath, but it's just how early or late you run out of breath. That's really the difference. If you run out of breath, and it's also breath control. So, but like, but even that, like, I wouldn't even have to go to the gym to work on that.
Yeah,
I could just run around the track a couple times and rap up my verses. Keep doing that and rap my verses a couple, and I'll be fine. But it definitely like I feel like working out ties into everything. Okay, I feel like it ties into everything in life only because it's like simply because it shows you like if you consistently do something, you can make a change. It's not just with your body, that's just with life, period. If you consistently go to the gym, your body's gonna change. If you consistently go to work, your bank account's gonna change. If you consistently do whatever you're trying to change, it will change. It's really consistency and discipline. That's really what it is. And it's like, and I'm talking about it as if I do this shit all the time. I promise you, I promise you I'm not the most disciplined nigga in the world. I'm not at all, but I'm just now understanding it. You feel me?
That's fine, but this is kind of what I asked because this is what I want. Like even for someone like you, like you say, you're heavy on the basketball, but like fitness ain't true. Like you go to the gym and stuff like that. It's not much of your like thing that you do on a normal. But
it's like as you get older,
I want you to explain someone that doesn't really do this. Explain why you would find it important.
Oh no! You want me to give you the biggest reason why I find it? Not the biggest reason, but the biggest reason on my mind right now because my brother just died at 27 from colon cancer.
Okay. My condolences.
That's not.
Wait, brother, like
friends only.
Friends only. Okay.
He died from colon cancer at 27 years old. That's not normal, bro.
Yes.
And it's not even to say that he was unhealthy. Like it's not even to say that he was unhealthy, but it's like I don't know what to make of that.
Yes, it keeps you conscious.
I don't know what to make of that. He's 27 years old, my nigga. Like, that's unheard of fake.
Yes.
Like, that's fake unheard of, my nigga. So like, I don't know what to do but to try to be as healthy as I can. And how do you try to be as healthy as you can? You work out and you try to eat better. I don't know how else to combat that.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't know how else to combat that. So it's like, but that the biggest thing on my mind, that's what weighs heavy on me when I'm thinking about like fitness and shit like that, and just trying to be as healthy as I can. I got one of my best mans. Pops is not the healthiest nigga on the planet, so he makes sure he go to the gym at least four times a week, just try to make sure he don't follow in them same footsteps type shit. And it's not that it's his fault or whatever the case is, but it could be hereditary. But he trying to fight that shit any way he can. You feel me? Like certain shit like that. Like he talked to me about that shit all the time. I always got the fact that my man just died at 27 from fucking cancer. On my mind. You feel
and like
me?
you said, it's kind of it happens, but
it's like it's fake unheard of. Like it's crazy. 27.
Like, that'll hit you. That'll be your first mind state.
You feel me?
Like how old is son?
Like come on, son. Like, you feel me? So, but that's you asked me what like fitness and what will make me think about it or try shit like that.
You know, I'm gonna say this too, because I don't know him personally, but we all know the same people. So you know, you hear about things and I do remember actually seeing that on Instagram, and I'm like, damn, I never met son, I don't know who he is, but you see that, and like that is the initial reaction, like damn, like son had to be young, and then if I'm not mistaken, just had a child, right?
Yes.
So it's like that's the big thing too. I'm like, just had brought a child in this world, and you know things like that happen, and so unfortunate. I'm
not gonna lie, losing my mans was tough. But I've dealt with death before. Knowing that whatever he was thinking was killing. Like I couldn't think about what kind of thoughts he was having, like because of what you just said. Like, he just brought a child in the world. I can't imagine what kind of thoughts he was having.
And kind of like, kind of knowing what you're dealing with and knowing what could happen.
And that's the scariest shit. You feel me? So like, again, to answer your question, if you ask me what made me think about fitness and why would be anything why I'm trying to implicate it in my life, nigga, that's why.
Yeah, because it's like there's only so much you can do, but as long as you're trying to do something,
you feel me?
Regardless of what the outcome's gonna be, trying to do something is what's gonna sit right and keep you mentally there.
I'm not saying that like him not because he was working out. Him not working out is the reason that happened. You feel me? But it's like you don't know. You don't know what happened or what the case is. All you know is that you trying to be as healthy as you can to try to avoid that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's what it is.
How has it been going with you working out with your mans as far as like? Do you feel like it's something you want to keep up or?
Oh, definitely. It's always been something I want to keep up. I always did this to myself. Like I go to the gym.
You know a personal trainer, right?
Yeah.
You want to be like A-Triple? I guess you're like A-Triple.
You ain't do that to him.
No, I didn't do that to him.
I know you did.
I'm not going to take his credit.
Like that.
Whoa, hold on. Wait. Hold on a second. Nah, I ain't going to take no credit away from A-Triple. Because if like I said, I don't sugarcoat nothing, whatever, but my son A-Triple been doing better than me. And I'm a personal trainer. Right? You get up 4 a.m. every morning, right? And you go to the gym before work. Like he does that. Like I give him that credit. Like that nigga get up 4 a.m. every day, go to the gym, and then you go to work, right? Like that's your routine. Like he does this. But we first, I don't know if he was working out prior, but remember when we first started going, right? Is that where it started for you?
Yeah, well, no.
Kind of like consistently. Okay, so he always going to the gym, whatever, but when he really got consistent, it started when me, him, and my other man, Tristan, who kind of like put me onto the consistency of us all working out together. We started working out together. That's what gained our consistency. That's when I became at my best too. Working out with him and my boy Tristan and my boy Ant, like we was heavy on it. Like, and I remember I brought him along with us. So that's what started him, and ever since then, like, now you see, we're talking years later, he has the consistency. So sometimes too, you need that person, like your man that you go with, can help you build that consistency. Definitely. So I'm not gonna take credit. I ain't built him like this, but just know he started working out.
He was somewhat like that. That run fast and jump high when he was born.
He used to play ball too. Like
you run fast and jump high, don't you? Not no more.
He's like, nah.
Not no more, exactly. He used to. I know niggas that look like that. I know.
He used to ball, yeah.
I know what I'm talking about. All right, listen.
He used to ball.
I'm not as young as I look. I got plenty of years experience.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so he got the consistency now. But yeah, man. So I'm not to take away his credit, but he started working out with me, my personal trainer. I get you right, man. You know what I'm saying? I have you. I weigh 128. I'm at like 150 now. You know what I'm saying? It's all muscle too, because I got no body fat. So I get busy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah, I just wanted you to kind of express like how it was important to you. You know what I mean? So.
Since like high school, I was chubby for a little bit, but when I started I was always playing basketball. Like my sophomore, junior year, I thinned out. And I've been skinny ever since. And I was always cool with it.
I was gonna say I could have pictured you chubby.
Yeah, I've been skinny ever since, and it's like I'm cool with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah, of course. You gotta be able to hold.
I gotta be able to protect myself.
Gotta be able to hold your own, right?
My hands can be as cool as they are. They really are. But a nigga like Triple grabbed me. He grabbed me.
It's donezo.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Okay, exactly. And the niggas be wondering why niggas got guns.
Because they know they can hold them.
Exactly. So it's like it's not even like I'm not trying to. You feel me? I want to be able to defend myself, defend my daughter. Not that I can't now, because I can. But not to be able to defend myself, defend my daughter, whoever else, my girl, whoever the case, whoever with me. You feel me? I want to be able to.
That's funny. That's funny. I was thinking that too. You mentioned if I have my girl, my daughter, I think about that all the time.
You feel me?
I think about that shit all the time.
If I'm
with my kids,
it don't matter. It don't matter if my sister, my cousin, but if I'm the man and it's only y'all are under my protection. If we even went to the fucking movies, y'all are under my protection. I gotta be able to protect whoever with me.
But I think about that. I ain't gonna front. I think about that shit all the time. That's part of the reason too why I be like, yo, stay on top of your shit, because But when I'm in the gym, it's weird. Like for me personally, man, I tell you, the gym is such an outlet to me. Like when I'm in the gym and I'm working out, when I'm really in my zone, I ain't gonna front, I feel untouchable. I'm just being honest. And there's people I know in the gym that are 10 times better shape than me, bigger, all that, boom, boom. For some reason, when I'm working out, I'm on my shit. I feel like I'm untouchable, and I know like it be people like when you mentioned like when you go out and people notice who you are, and like, oh that's Veezo, whatever, boom boom. Like when I be in the gym, there's people that better shape than me and all that, and I peep them watching from women to men. Like they watch what I'm doing, they watch me, and I know I peep that. You know what I'm saying, and I take pride in that because I know like they watching me. They be like, damn, what the fuck this nigga doing all that? Like in the gym, I be like, yeah, I peep everything. You know what I'm saying? So like. I like that. So the gym for me is like my zone. Like I feel like but I always did that. There was one time, quick little story, but there was one time I was playing 2K. This was years ago. I was playing 2K. My son was like, he was really young at the time, playing 2K online and shit. And, you talk shit, boom. And I'll never forget this guy was waxing me on 2K online, waxing me. And I'll never forget my son fucking started crying, bro. The nigga online was like, man, shut that baby up. I was like, but he was waxing me, so I had nothing to say. Shut up, baby. So I'm talking, nigga, the fuck? And I took offense to that because like you could talk shit to me, but nigga, you mentioned my baby, and my baby was crying. So you talking about shut that baby up? Like you ain't give a fuck, but niggas online, so
exactly. Yeah,
what the fuck? But in my head, I'd be like, what if a nigga came up to me in person, was like some baby, and was like, oh, man, shut that baby up? What am I doing, man? I'll be able to hold my own, man. I'm gonna snap. I'm like,
I'm stabbing. Depending on where we at, I might issue you. like, don't do that.
Man, there's something about down here, man. Shut your baby up.
Man, what the fuck are you talking about right now, nigga? Like, think
about that. Like,
hey, I'm gonna stab you. Depending on where we at, I might shoot you. If it's your day, you really know we're right. I wish it. I wish it. That's the thing.
Wait, he go.
I'm serious, bro. I'm dead ass. But that's the thing, though, bro. Like, and it's so. That's what life is so like annoying and crazy like that. Like, cause it's like, damn. What the fuck else you want me to do? What the fuck else you want me to do?
You gonna touch him with a big...
I weigh 160. You came over here 325 hot knees and talking about shut that baby up. You knew as a man, as me being a man, I would have to defend this kid. Now when I shoot you, I'm wrong. That's crazy.
They just say, I ain't even gonna try with him.
Just leave me alone. No, it makes no sense because now this nigga knocking me out. How's my baby getting home?
You're think about that like, damn, my man getting knocked out.
It's either walk away or you gotta really get hurt. Like it's really that. But the thing is, like, anything is, I don't even leave my life like that. I avoid as much as I fucking possibly can.
You have to, especially like you said earlier, like nowadays, like the way the world is.
You feel me? Like I avoid as much as I possibly can. Like I do. I don't even look at nobody unless I really feel like it's like, you feel me? Like, I don't even look at nobody. Like, especially the fact that again, where I got a little girl to make it home to, and two, this little girl might be with me. You feel me? So it's like certain shit, but it's like, and then cool. Then you get in situations like that, and if you fuck around and defend yourself the only way you can in that situation, logically, because that's why there's weight classes in boxing and UFC and wrestling and all that shit, because
certain people can't set up to fight certain people.
Exactly. So now I defend myself the only way I can, and now I'm wrong.
Yeah, now you're wrong. I just say, like, for me, it's just like I be thinking about. I be in the gym. I be thinking about, bro. I swear when I'm lifting, I be thinking about water. Like, yo, what if they pull up on me? I just try to get myself right.
I'm gonna try to leave, even if you do anything more than that, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a bigger problem than it was supposed to be. And I'm probably gonna end up in jail, but I'm gonna be okay with it because my baby's
because you may be wrong. But that's funny, man. That's just like, that's just things I be thinking about. Like, yo, I'm gonna get myself right, man. Because even just for mental too, like mentally. Like, you know what I mean? That's like the biggest thing for me, especially now for me, the way life has been for me, like mental is huge. It's so important to me. So like the gym helps me with that, like literally. And I'm sure it does with other people too. So, but yeah, man. Before we get going, right? He gonna say, where we going? Now, before we get going, like if you could give the viewers like not say advice, but like what's something motivational that you've learned, you taken within yourself that you could express to everyone that's watching today? You can tell them anything. Just in life in general, music, anything that they got going on, just anything that
I say be yourself and keep going. Like that shit sounds so like simple, but like for like real, like just be yourself. Don't think too far into it. I'm a victim of like respecting and trusting and loving people so much that I fall into what they want for real more than what you would do as yourself if they weren't in the picture. Don't do that. Like I just say just keep going, son. This shit gonna get tough. This shit gonna get tough. I don't give a fuck who it is or where you at. It's gonna get tough, my nigga. Ain't no way to get through it but to keep going. That's all I got for you.
Man, that's a good point right there. Everyone listen, tap in. Veezo Hart. You can find him on all social media platforms. It's all the same name.
Yes, sir.
right?
Veezo Hart, Veezo Hart, Babyface Assassin. You can find me anywhere at that same name.
Make sure you tap in. Make sure you show support. Very important. I want to say thank you for coming on here.
I want to say
it was a pleasure to have you. Always, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, keep for you. Just keep doing what you're doing. I like it.
Trust
you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure many other people like it too. So just keep doing what you're doing, and I give you your flowers now while you're here.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? So deserving that. But shout out to A Triple, by the way, behind the camera.
A Triple A. Oh,
sorry,
Triple OG, Triple.
Big
OG.
man. Sorry holding you up, all this camera work and stuff, but we appreciate you always. Perks of Fitness, episode 10.
Veezo Hart, Babyface Assassin. Catch y'all niggas later.
Yo, good shit, bro. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
This was love.
Where's the bathroom?
Rocking in the chair.
I gotta pee so bad.